Tripped over Rocknell Plain and down by Bradley Water, and the fairest maid on the forest side was Jane, the keeper's daughter. She went and went through the broad grey lawns as down the red sun sank, and chill as the scent of a new-made grave, the mist smelled cold and dank. A token, that fair maid cried, a token that bodes me sorrow. For they that smell the grave by night will see the corpse tomorrow. My own true love in Burley Walk does hunt tonight, I fear. And if he meet my father stern, his game may cost him dear. I hears a curse on hare and grouse, a curse on hart and hind, and a health to the squire in all England, leaves never a head behind. Her true love shot a mighty heart among the standing rye, when on him leapt that keeper old from the fern where he did lie. The forest laws were sharp and stern, the forest blood was keen. They lashed together for life and death beneath the holly's green. The metal good and the walnut wood did soon in Flinders flee. They tossed the orts to south and north and grappled knee to knee. They wrestled up, they wrestled down, they wrestled still and sore. Beneath their feet the myrtle sweet was stamped to mud and gore. A cold pale moon, thou cruel pale moon, that stares with never a frown on all the grim and the ghastly things that are wrought in Thorpe and town. And yet cold pale moon, thou cruel pale moon, that night hadst never the grace to lighten to dying Christian men to see one another's face. They wrestled up, they wrestled down, they wrestled sore and still. The fiend who blinds the eyes of men, that night he had his will. Like stags full spent among the bent, they dropped a while to rest, when the young man drove his saying knife deep in the old man's breast. The old man drove his gun stock down upon the young man's head, and side by the water brown, those yeomen twain lay dead. They dug 3 graves in Lyndhurst yard, they dug them side by side. 2 yeomen lie there and a maiden fair, a widow and never a bride. I had been to the wildwood, mother, make my bed soon, for I'm weary wi' hunting, and fain wald lie down. Where gat ye your dinner, Lord Randall, my son? Where gat ye your dinner, my handsome young man? I dine wi' my true love, mother, make my bed soon, for I'm weary wi' hunting, and fain wald lie down. What gat you to your dinner, Lord Randall, my son? What gat you to your dinner, my handsome young man? I gat eels boiled in brew, mother, make my bed soon, for I'm weary wi' hunting, and fain wald lie down. What became of your bloodhounds, Lord Randall, my son? What became of your bloodhounds, my handsome young man? Oh, they swelled and they died, mother, make my bed soon, for I'm weary wi' hunting, and fain wald lie down. Oh, I fear ye are poison, Lord Randall, my son. Oh, I fear ye are poison, my handsome young man. And oh yes, I am poison, mother, make my bed soon, for I'm sick at the heart, and I fain wald lie down. Sits in Dunfermline town, drinking a blood-red wine. Where can I get a good sea captain to sail this ship of mine? Then up there spoke a bonny boy, sitting at the king's right knee. Sir Patrick Spens is the very best seaman that ever sailed the sea. The king has written a broad letter and sealed it up with his own right hand, sending word to Sir Patrick Spens to come at his command. An enemy then this must be, who told a lie about me, for I never was a good seaman, nor ever do intend to be. Last night I saw the new moon, with the old moon in her arm. A sign since we were born, there'll be a deadly storm. They had not sailed upon the sea a day but barely 3, when loud and boisterous grew the winds, and stormy grew the sea. Came a mermaiden, a comb and glass in her hand. Here's a health to you, my merry young men, for you'll not see dry land. Oh, long may my lady look, with a lantern in her hand, before she sees my bonny ship sailing homewards to dry land. 40 miles off Aberdeen, the water's 50 fathoms deep. There lies good Sir Patrick Spens, with the Scots lords at his feet. few small drops of rain. I never had but one true love. In cold grave she was lain. I'll do as much for my true love as any young man may. I'll sit and mourn all at her grave for a 12-month and a day. The 12-month and a day being up, the dead began to speak. Oh, who sits weeping on my grave and will not let me sleep? Tis I, my love, sits on your grave and will not let you sleep. For I crave one kiss of your clay cold lips, and that is all I seek. You crave one kiss of my clay cold lips, but my breath smells earthy strong. If you have one kiss of my clay cold lips, your time will not be long. Tis down in yonder garden green, love, where we used to walk. The finest flower that e'er was seen is withered to a stalk. The stalk is withered dry, my love, so will our hearts decay. So make yourself content, my love, till God calls you away.
wife at Usher's well, and a wealthy wife was she. She had 3 stout and stalwart sons and sent them o'er the sea. They hadn't been a week from her, a week but barely ane, when word came to the Caroline wife that her 3 sons were gane. They hadn't been a week from her, a week but barely 3, when word came to the Caroline wife that her sons she'd never see. The wind may never cease, nor fashes in the flood, till my 3 sons come hame to me in earthly flesh and blood. It fell about the Martinmas when nights are lang and murk. The Caroline wife's 3 sons came hame, and their hats were o' the birk. It neither grew in syke nor ditch, nor yet in ony shaft, but at the gates o' paradise that birk grew fair enough. Blow up the fire, my maidens, bring water from the well, for my house shall feast this night, since my 3 sons are well. And she has made to them a bed, she's made it large and wide, and she's ta'en her mantle her about, sat down at the bedside. Up and crew the red cock, and up and crew the grey. The eldest to the youngest said, "'Tis time we were away." He hadn't a crowd but once, and clapped his wings at A, when the youngest to the eldest said, "Brother, we must away. The cock doth craw, the day doth daw, the shannon worm doth chide. Can we be missed out of our places, sire, pain we maun abide." Lie still, but a little wee while. Lie still, but if we may. Should miss us when she wakes, she'll go mad ere it be day. Fare ye weel, my mother dear, farewell to barn and byre, and fare ye weel the bonny lass that kindles my mother's fire. As I was walking all alone, I heard 2 crows making a moan. One said to the other near, "Where shall we go and feast today, my dear? Where shall we go and feast today?" I know there lies a knight so tall, and nobody knows that he lies there, except his hawk, his hound, and lady fair. His hawk, his hound, and lady fair. His hawk has flown to hunt for prey, his hound is gone to fetch the game, his lady has taken another mate. So now we'll make our supper great, so now we'll make our supper great. You can sit upon his white neck bone, and I'll pick out his bright blue eyes. With a lock of his golden hair, we'll line our nest when it grows bare. We'll line our nest when it grows bare. For him, no doubt, but none shall know where he is laid. And over his bones, once they are bare, the wind shall blow forever there. The wind shall blow forever there.
and over his bones once they are bare. The wind shall blow forever there. The wind shall blow forever there.
Was howling over moor and mountain, and wild was the surge of the dark rolling sea, when I met at daybreak a bonny young lassie, who asked me the road and the miles to Dundee. I said to the lassie, I cannot well tell you the road and the distance I cannot well see, but if you permit me to walk just a little, I will show you the road and the miles to Dundee. She kindly consented and gave me her arm. Not a word did I ask of who she might be. She looked like an angel in beauty and form as she walked by my side on the road to Dundee. At length, with the how of St. Martin behind us and the spires of the town in full view we could see, she said, "Gentle sir, I shall never forget you for showing me so far on the road to Dundee." This purse take to prove I am grateful, and let me offer a token to thee, and in times to come I will always remember the lad who once showed me the road to Dundee. I took a gold pin from the scarf at my bosom and said, "Take this in remembrance of me." Then boldly I kissed the sweet lips of that lassie and parted from her on the road to Dundee. So here's to the lassie, I never can forget her, and to every young laddie who listens to me, never be shy to escort a fair maiden, even if just to show her the road to Dundee.